I'm 38 female and I've supported myself most of my life. No safety net, no backup, no one secretly paying my bills. That's not new for me. My whole life has been built on the idea that if I didn't take care of myself, no one else would. I wasn't raised by my parents. When I was born, my parents were drowning financially, overwhelmed, unprepared, and afraid of adding a child to the chaos. My grandmother stepped in, saying she would take me just for a little while, just until they got back on their feet. But even after they did, even after their finances stabilized, even after they had more children and built the family they wanted, they never came back for me. They left me with my grandmother and carried on without me. She's the only reason I survived my childhood at all. Last year I went on vacation with my 3 siblings. I thought it might be a chance to reconnect. Instead, I learned that my youngest brother, the one who earns the most, has been paying part of our parents' mortgage and most of their living expenses. He asked me casually why I wasn't helping. And because he asked, I told him the truth. I told him that I still remember the letter my mother sent to my grandmother when I was a kid. My grandmother had asked my parents to help with some school expenses for me. My mother wrote back saying that whatever my father earned was just enough for them and their 3 children. She said 3 children like I wasn't one of their children. My grandmother quietly let me read that letter. My mother never knew. I reminded him that every contribution I ever made as a young adult went towards supporting the woman who actually raised me. And once my grandma passed away, I continued building my life completely on my own, no help, no financial support, no one checking in. That's why I don't feel responsible for supporting our parents now. I wasn't raised as one of their children. I was raised as their afterthought. He must not have liked that answer, because soon after, my mom confronted me, accusing me of being disrespectful. So I explained the behavior she pretends didn't happen. I reminded her that when I lived with them briefly as a teenager, because my grandma was hospitalized, I paid rent. I clarified my perspective, how the few times she did involve herself in my life, it wasn't to support me. Like the time she insisted I skip school to go help with something she wanted, even though she knew school was the only path I had. Or the time she dismissed my goals as unrealistic, even though she barely knew anything about me. Those moments weren't daily occurrences because she wasn't raising me, but they shaped me all the same. After I finally told my side, she went silent. Then my siblings did too. One by one, they simply stopped talking to me. All because I answered a question honestly. And here's the irony. My siblings aren't struggling. They all still live in my parents' house. They split a mortgage that's cheaper than rent. My parents have Social Security income and travel between 2 countries. They want to maintain the lifestyle they're used to without adjusting anything. And because I made something of myself and I am financially responsible, they think that means I owe them something. But I was never part of that household. I never even had a room in that house. And now they're angry that I won't subsidize a life I was never invited into. So here I am, no contact with all of them. I told the truth. I set a boundary. And somehow, I'm the one who ended up alone. But maybe being alone is better than pretending I ever belonged to a family that chose to live without me.